this is really what I'm excited to share, because I think this is important for our residents to know, and also our staff colleagues to know more about the educational programs at Front Porch. So Lauren, can you tell us about this?
Sure, thank you. I'm always thrilled, like I said, to talk about our Front Porch 5-Star College. By definition, 5-Star College is an established program within our Front Porch culture, and it focuses on line staff. And for definition, line staff would be CNAs, dining servers, activity assistants, cooks, etc. And the program trains line staff in communication, in teaming, customer service skills, as well as, and this is what we found was a benefit of the program. I don't think we went into, building a program around confidence and speaking and leadership, but that's what it's become. I have to stop here and say that it takes a village. And I thank you for being highlighted here today, but we couldn't have sustained this program without the expertise and the devotion and the creativity of our master trainer team. Our team consists of Barbara Short from Caring Housing Ministries, Michelle from the Home Office, Heather Deerfield from Frederica Manor, and Teresa Dang from Walnut Village. And if any of you are on from Casa de Mañana, Randy Ward was a master trainer for a number of years with us as well. They are just the best people to work with, and they're creative, and it's the most collaborative team that I've ever worked with. The magic of the program has always been in the process. And we'd like to say that, it started out as a service excellence program, and it's really expanded into more than that. By engaging the line staff to be the key stewards of the yearly message, we've empowered line staff and the organization as a whole. Because when we empower people, I think the organization is empowered. We've also been able to, year after year, identify new budding leaders and creative thinkers. This is really important for an organization to do. By engaging our frontline staff, they're learning skills that then we're teaching up the organization. So what's the process? Master trainers develop a curriculum, and it's based on the year's theme. And the year's theme is always pretty much integrated into our other Front Porch messaging. We work really hard at making these workshops relatable to all staff, and also to develop activities and discussions that can be duplicated by our line staff stars. The first day they're introduced to the curriculum the master trainers have developed. The second day they're then taught how to teach. And so they're taught not only service excellence concepts, but also how to share these concepts with the rest of the community. They're taught leadership, facilitation, and public speaking skills. They start the 2-day workshop with this kind of deer in the headlight kind of look. And by the end of those 2 days, they can't wait to get back and practice their skills and to share the workshop content with their community. They go back to their communities, review their workbooks, and then they get to discuss what they're passionate about teaching to others and what they want to present from the workshop. And they practice and they practice. And we hear stories about them practicing in front of bathroom mirrors or driving in the car or dinner tables. The process provides a safe and active learning environment where staff can experiment, they can fail a little bit, and they can expand their minds, and they succeed. The STAR teams then present an average of, depending on the size of the community, 6 to 15 workshops at their communities, besides service excellence topics and our Front Porch core values. They've covered topics like living kindness, attention to detail, teamwork, be the change, dignity, respect, task versus service, change, experimentation, and the list goes on and on. We're able to get across these essential philosophical messages and valuable tools, and that goes through our whole organization within about a 4-month period. And the message is carried by the line staff. That's what's so powerful, and I just love that.
Well, Lauren, may I jump in?
Yeah, please.
Can I say, as an admirer of this program and not as a master trainer, Thank goodness, because it's a lot of work. I would love to play in that sandbox, but what I have seen this program do, from my perspective, is to take line staff who are you have described, who are here with a job to do at Front Porch, and it actually nurtures them into career options at Front Porch and growing within this organization and growing in their personal education, something that is so necessary in this field that builds community. That is such a big deal. Such a
Um,
big deal.
yeah, absolutely. And we actually have some statistics after 15 years of five-star college. We've identified that budding leadership, like you said, and we've promoted to lead, manager, or director position 26% of all those that have gone through the Service Star program. I've actually asked Michelle to say a few words. She is one of our master trainers, and she has had quite a trajectory with five-star college. So Michelle, do you want to say a few words?
Sure, thanks, Lauren. As Lauren said, around 26% of the people who've gone through the program have been promoted through, and I am one of those examples. I started with the five-star college program in 2005 when it first started, and at that time I was an assistant, and then I got promoted to a different department of communications, and then got promoted again to communications manager. So it's definitely been a growing experience. I added to my title during that time frame being a master trainer. So I work with Lauren on this as being a co-creator of the training and the curriculum and co-facilitating it to the stars. And I love playing in that sandbox, Mary. So I'm very happy to do that.
I would love it too. I just know that I would never get out of the sandbox. So
it's a fun sandbox to play in. But as Mary was saying, you know, it's this opportunity for employees to grow and shine. It gives them an opportunity to demonstrate their leadership skills and build their confidence. And one of the quotes we tell stars when they are first starting out is, "Your wings already exist. All you have to do is fly." And it's the concept that they already have it in them. We're just helping bringing it out. And so that's a great thing that we can do for our staff. So thanks for letting me share, Lauren.
Sure. Again, I always feel like hearing from others is the best way. So I'm going to share a video.
My name is Brenda Valenzuela. I am from Caring Housing Ministries, and I just joined the five-star college. What has surprised me about being a service star, where it's a big community, you know, it's a community within the whole work environment. And I've also learned some pretty good stuff about my fellow team members. You know, we do go out to meetings, we talk, but never sharing, you know, I have some of them that this is their first time doing a presentation, or this is the first time being out of their comfort zone and having those changes. So, and then for me, I'm always a quiet one. I don't like being center of attention, but with the whole service star, they embrace you, and they make you feel comfortable. They don't look at you weird or anything. They find the creative ways to get what's up here to be said. How have I grown? Well, I learned to hold the mic a little bit steadier right in front, not to move too much of my arm. I still use them once in a while, but I think it's made me more confident in what I feel inside and how I'm able to let others learn, or maybe take an idea to someone and help it start building up. I found that we shouldn't just stay within ourselves. Like, the sky's the limit. And I think with the workshop, it's helped me be more confident and be more sure of my ideas and find those creative ways, and, you know, not just with myself, but with my fellow friends and teammates, maybe they can come up with another idea to better my idea, and then we start collaborating. I think that's one of the important things that I've learned, like experiment, and then how might we experiment together. I'm hoping this inspires my fellow team members, and not just my team member, but my fellow co-workers, to join 5-Star College. I think it's such a unique experience. I also want, not for them to be, oh, I can't say this, or this idea is not going to be great. No, say it, because maybe someone's thinking it. So being more out there with your ideas, experimenting more with the residents. I know sometimes we all have our unique communities, and maybe something that's working for someone can share it with another community, so we could teamwork. I think that's right, more teamwork and more experimenting, not only in your professional life, but in your personal life as well. Being more out there, challenge yourself day by day, coming up with like, oh, maybe this day I will talk to a stranger, ask how they're doing, something like that, experimenting in life, I think.